Monty Sacher goes up there and finally convinces them that they are the organisation to do the Measuring Up project, which is basically every person, 2,000 people, to be given targets against which 10% bonus will be paid if they achieve those targets, 10% of their salary paid against those. I like this. Monty wrote this somewhere up at Octedi. It's the workforce stupid, and I really believe that that's what encapsulates what we did up there. We actually got to the workforce, we got to the teams, and that's what made the difference. As Monty says, they are the people actually do things. In this particular project, because we started with the board and executive directors and worked our way down, we knew what they wanted, but we actually tried to influence that by actually getting to teams and trying to recreate teams within the organisation. And it wasn't a team, a natural work team organisation. The mill basically takes ore, and the ore is crushed, and then it's pulverised in massive, massive machines called SAG machines, semi-autogenous grinding machines. They're huge things that rattle around at a great speed, and that then allows the ore to be flotated out in the next part of the process. But the mill was very keen. They really wanted to do something about it. The mill manager was a Papua New Guinean, and he was very, very keen. He saw that this fitted with his philosophies as well. And then we developed measures. For example, flotation plant maintained, rework and shutdown overrun in hours became the critical things. If you could keep these SAG mills going, that was the bottleneck. If you could keep them running 90%, 95% machine efficiency, then you could actually produce that much more copper and gold and silver, and the company would basically earn millions of dollars a week extra as a result of every fraction of a percentage that you kept them running. So the grinding maintenance team were absolutely critical in this process. This is just one of the graphs that we produced, because they had none of these graphs, they had none of those measures. We put these in place, we worked them out with the teams. The green is the predicted breakdown, so they actually had a predicted breakdown that they factored into the cost of their ore, and the red line is the actual breakdown. So by getting changes to the way the plant was maintained and the efficiency of maintenance of the plant, we actually made huge changes there. So that's about a 2-year span. 150 hours is a massive amount of money. Rework was another issue. And one of the important things was how to define rework without upsetting people or making them feel shame about what they were doing. So these were team-oriented issues. And the rework was one of the main reasons why the SAG mill was more available. So we had targets and we had them signed off. These are your targets because that's going to be 10% of your salary on top of what you get. So are you comfortable with it? And that's what the signatures were, and they all signed at the bottom to make sure that they were happy with what we were doing. Some of this stuff had to be done in pidgin English because some of the people didn't understand English very well. Most of the professional people did. And you have to have champions throughout the organisation who say, yeah, I believe in this philosophy, I'm going to run it, I'm going to make sure that it happens, I'm going to keep it happening. And then it becomes part of the culture and part of the organisation.